Welcome to the Minecraft server, PoweredEurekA, my server. Well, this is an interesting new series, I think. I am not certain whether or not I'm actually going to make this a regular series. It might just become a regular series. This is, well, like I said before, this is my Minecraft server, or Minecraft SMP vanilla server, that I started about, I guess you would say, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was posted on the Minecraft forums. It still is, and it's still actually open. It's a whitelisted server. It can handle about up to, I would say, 40 slots, but I want to keep it in a close, tight community. I wanted to keep it within 15 to 30 individual people. YouTube count not necessary. Just something, that I wanted to do right now. I initially told someone who joined the server, I think back in the first week, and he's still on. I told him that I wasn't planning on making a Let's Play series out of the server. Not because I didn't want to, but just because I didn't know whether or not this is something would be interesting. Simply because there's so many server videos out there right now. Well, just in general, a lot of Minecraft videos on vanilla SMP servers. I.e., well, a larger one would be the Minecraft server, which is known tremendously throughout the YouTube community, and also the JL25987304, whatever the server is, the amazing Redstone people. Actually, one of the guy who is on the server, his name is Bradley. He actually has one episode out already, which I'll probably link down in the description below. He was asking me whether or not the server was going to be building, YouTube, Redstone server, and the answer to that this is a good segue. The answer to that this server is primarily for, well, everything. I don't really have any set theme for the server. There's no, you're not required to build amazing structures, this, Roman Colosseum-like structure, but instead, just have fun on the server. Just simply having fun on the server is what I wanted to do. Provide a friendly community for people who actually play Minecraft on a frequent basis, and, well, who are sick and tired of having administrators and operators that really don't come on, or really don't even pay attention to the members themselves, even as going so far as outright kicking people, banning people, restricting certain types of creative contraptions and whatnot. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I just wanted a place where people can freely come on at their own, leisure, and just, if they want to derp around for a bit, as long as they don't grief, that's absolutely fine. And so far, it's been absolutely wonderful. We have 7 solid members, including myself, who's been on the server on pretty much a bi-daily or daily basis, you can say, a regular membership, I would say. And it's nice. It's really nice to see people who would normally get, well, I would say, scared away. I'm not sure scared away is the right thing, or offended. You know what I mean, though. They get kind of pulled away from other servers they've previously been on because of the sort of, abuse that the administrators might give, or the excessive griefing level, I guess. That's why this is a completely whitelisted by request application and then invitation only server. I review all of the applications manually. I go through every single one of them, and I just simply ask questions like, what is your name? Not your real. You don't have to give your real name, but you can give your Minecraft name. Skype. A Skype is extremely preferred to be on the server. I just simply think that if you have a Skype account, which is totally, absolutely free, and you are willing to speak, then you are a person who is willing to be a little bit opened for some sort of community connection. There's gotta be some sort of at least conversation, before you join a server. I feel it's best to know somebody a little bit before they join the server, so you get a glimpse into their personality, which is why in the application, if you take a look at it, I ask, list the words that best describe you, you know, have you had previous experience in a Minecraft server. That one is generally a basic question, but the tag along where I ask the personality, it's in the effort so I can understand who is applying, what is their kind of mentality, and what I have to do to accommodate them the best I can, or in sometimes deny the application, or just say, give them a disclaimer, personal disclaimer at first, if there are people on the server that might contradict their existing mentality, or their mentality might be conflicting within itself, i.e. sometimes you get a little bit of crazy people, but that's another story. But yeah, the server is, I guess you would consider it brand spanking new. It's been up 24/7 minus some server restarts, just hardware restarts and whatnot, but that's a normal thing in way of a server. And we've had actually one major event that happened the first week the server was open. It was basically a server-wide ABBA. There's a server event video up right now that kind of shows the mishaps of that kind of I guess you would call it adventure, I suppose. It is an ABBA where you're exploring a cave. Some kinks to work out with that, but I think I got it down. We had a little bit of problems finding a vanilla cave. That's also one thing that I want to clarify. I did mention in the beginning that this is purely a vanilla survival server. There are absolutely no game-changing mods, minus the fact that the spawn point is PvP and mob grief protected. I think people have to understand that there's a little bit of administrative license you have to get there. So in order for everyone to enjoy their experience, you don't want someone to come into the server, go to the spawn point, and all of a sudden get blown up. That is not an impression you want to give. And not even that. Let's say, for example, you do have a griefer that somehow slips under our radar, and sometimes they would blow things up, let's say. If a griefer pops onto the server, if they lure a creeper to the spawn, well, the spawn point is entirely protected, so they won't— oh, Jesus Christ! Okay. That happened! Speaking of creepers randomly dropping from the sky, where the hell did that come from? I'm gonna have to go on top of that roof. This house was built by a member on the server, not mine. What's funny is that this the builder of this house is extremely creeper prone. For some reason, wherever he goes, a creeper will always follow. And well, I guess since he's moved to his own basically base a little far out from here, this house has been taken over by creepers. He was actually courteous enough to say that he was going to move out and he wanted to destroy the structure, but I basically said, don't destroy the structure. It's a nice looking building. In my opinion, it's a nice looking building. It's abstract a bit, especially with the creepers falling out from everywhere. But I think it's great. Oh, look, there's a member coming on right now. Let me say hi to him. He's a very frequent member. He comes on every time I'm on. He's here for hours. He actually is really good at, I guess you would call it resource gathering. He really wants to help out, basically. I think everyone on the server has that mentality. They're really helpful people. No matter what I guess, request you make of them, be it in jest, you can say something like, "Oh, I want 500 stacks of jungle wood," which is one of the. It's not that wasn't in jest. That was actually kind of serious. It was part of the arena project. Actually, I've been kind of jumping around here, getting distracted, talking about the server, describing the server and whatnot. I guess I was giving a brief unnarrated tour, but I'll go back to those places and show you guys. This part here happens to be the zombie spawner that Kaz, you might know Kaz from a series that from many series that we're doing now. He's one of the duo that completes the, I guess you would call it the Team Eureka or something like that. He built this really high efficient skeleton spawner down there. It works really well. There was a little bug before. For some reason, the water flow changed on us randomly, but he fixed it, and it's all good now. What was I saying before? Helpful. Yeah, the resource gathering. I asked for something like 3 or 4 double chests full of jungle wood. Planks and or logs, and lo and behold, you have Vegeta, another server member named Derek, and going out on their own kind of, I guess, will, and just resource gathering for this huge, humongous arena project we have going here. I didn't even say, hey, go ahead, go do it. This is in order, but lo and behold, they came back about 15-20 minutes later with stacks on stacks of logs, and I believe they're still actually doing it. This arena, which we're in right now, is going to be a pig and horse racing main spawn arena. It's been here going under construction for about 2 weeks now, and this track we're on right now is the, I guess you would call it the main pig race track. It is far from complete, this arena, but the basic features of this track are in place. I'll show you the redstone. I was jumping up here earlier, but I'll show you how it works so far. Now, the idea of this is that anyone can come in and just start up their own race if they wanted to. So here we go. This is the starting gate control lever. Down, lights on. That gate opens up. Oh, there's a pig in there. I should close that. There we go. And there we go. Okay. That over there is the, I guess you would call it the barn, I suppose, where we hold all the pigs until the races. And this here, the track features lever. This, however, this part, the track features lever, is kind of incomplete at the moment, but you get the idea. When you pull the lever, pistons come up, you get some nice traps coming up. I hope that we can add some dispensers and more pistons there. Vegeta actually went out the other day and got me some slime balls so I can complete the track with more pistons, and that's very nice of him. This section here, this middle section with the lamps, if you haven't assumed already, is the lap counter. This is a manual lap counter. The main horse track, I'm planning on constructing a redstone computer system that kind of works on the way the Apollo system worked, the Apollo space program in the US. Basically, the computer used nouns and verbs in a numerical system, like for example 137 or the 783, what have you. You punch in the numbers and press enter, noun or verb, and it will perform a specific command to the main processing computer. What was it? I think it was something like it required the power of a vacuum cleaner or a coffee pot, like 15 amps or something, and was the size of, I guess, a regular household living room, the computer anyways. It was just humongous, and that is how big the computer will have to be in Minecraft. So its realism is just, it's mind-blowing. You can literally build a computer that can print out information, calculate massive mathematical problems, all with redstone circuitry. It's the creations are just fantastic. It's just I still can't believe it. Anyways, let's just show you how this works. Okay. You press the button. It's what I think this is called a urinary circuit or a sequential circuit or something like that. And you click the button. It moves one forward, another one forward. Let's just keep doing this until it goes to the end. Another one. Another hit. 2 more left. 1, 2. And then here's what it does after this. You might think that it might stop, but here it goes. Pops back to the beginning. I'll show you how that redstone system works down there. This urinary or sequential circuit. Not sure what to call it, but it's either one of those. Let's pop down here. Bit of a mess down here. I know this can be wired more efficiently. This is basically going up to the control. It's a descending vertical signal. Powering the redstone on the top, then transferring to the block, turning off this torch, goes through here, activates pistons, whatnot, even this circuit system here. Okay, so what we have here, I think this is called a pulse limiter. I'm not sure whose tutorial I went to. If I can find it, I'll link it in the description, but I basically searched up the urinary circuit, and lo and behold, here we go, I got one in Minecraft. This limits the pulse, sends the pulse through here, through this repeater, and what happens is when this is powered, this whole system is powered, those redstone repeaters are on the locked position. They are only unlocked when you have it powered. So what I did, or what the tutorial basically shows me, is that the way the circuit works in real life and in Minecraft is identical. You have one input, you have a sequential redstone repeater system, basically a NOT system, I suppose. And once it flips the signal, it reverses the signal between every single one of them in sequence because of this tick delay, and opens up the next locked repeater. I'll show you how that works. See how that repeater is on right there? Let's actually, maybe I could make a button here. There we go. Oh shoot, that's not the right type of button. Alright, let's go upstairs quickly and I'll show you. Where's the exit? A wood button does not. Whoa! I'm getting glitches here. Okay, pop up there. The wooden button does not hold down long enough for that system to work. Here we go. Remember that first repeater was on, and the rest of the repeaters were off. So let's press the button again. Okay. Whoop. Get back down there. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. Hop, and down the hatch. Alright, the second repeater should be on right now. That's okay, you just saw that the first repeater was off. Yep, it's off. Come down here, and there you go. Second repeater is on. What it's doing basically is transferring the signal through this block. This block is being powered, then powers the next one over there. It does it in sequence, and then once it hits the last circuit, it goes around this long loop here and sends the power back to the first one, and that's how you have that rotating kind of circuit. So it can go indefinitely, basically. I'm hoping that with a computer system that I can build on the main horse track, I can program some sort of delay, so when the horses go around the track, it'll automatically count the laps for me. You can punch in the amount of players you have, and it'll count how many players have gone through the finish line. I'm not sure how I'm going to stop from duplicate results, but we'll see. I'm not sure if it's possible to stop that, but yeah, this is the arena. Let's continue over here. Quick tour of this. That's Zephyrite's, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Zephyrite's house. I've seen his YouTube channel before. He has some pretty good redstone ideas, I do have to say. I didn't know until he didn't tell me. I went onto his YouTube channel and found out that this guy's he's a pretty cool guy. I like his kind of jungle-esque design, I suppose. with the sugarcane growing outside the windows there. Very nice. That right there is my house. For some reason, I build these really weirdly shaped structures. Let's hop into here. I started the video upstairs, I believe, but let's go down to the basement. The second floor is not furnished. So this is basically the... it became the unofficial enchanting table of the server. I'm not sure why people don't build their own, but I don't mind them coming in here. They come in here, enchant their stuff, they do their thing, and maybe it's because they want to use the books in here. Hold on, where is that Silk Touch book? I enchanted a Silk Touch book the other day, but I don't have it in here anymore. What in the world? Where is it? Efficiency full 5. What? Where's the... Oh, Oh, whoa, I saw it. There you go, Silk Touch 1. Whew, okay. I was like, I needed that on the pickaxe. On a pickaxe there. But yeah, this is the basement, my little storage area in the basement. Let's head back upstairs. Have not automated any of my farms, so it's still a manually grow farm. Checking the fires online. I get a lot of wheat from this. Actually, my chests are starting to get full back here. Yeah, these chests are starting to get full. I might have to invest in a more sort of a larger storage, I guess, work shed or something. Over here is the Weird Things house. Like I said, he's the one who's been on the servers since practically day one, I would say. This is his second incarnation of his house. It's an interesting design, I have to say. I've never seen this sort of striped roof design. I like it very much. It's interesting, very interesting. Let's hop over here. A member by the name of Connor is building here. He had an old house, but he's apparently under renovation, and it's going to be huge. I'd like to see that when that's done. So everybody remember what that looks like from this day on. Alright, let's take a look at the next build. That is Derek's house, the one of the resource collecting duo. I'm not quite sure what he's going to do with it. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe this might not be a house. Maybe this might be a storage room. Oh, he has an enchanting setup. Huh. Well then, ahead of the game. Let's head out of here. That's Derek. I know for a fact that is Derek's house. Well, it might be old house now. This wooden box he's been in for quite a while. Right behind there, Mr. Resource Man himself, Vegeta's house. He had a little creeper exploded in here yesterday, but I helped him fix it up. Looking good, looking good. A little watchtower on top. And I think this is his barn or dog house. Interesting. Oh, don't mind that. There was a horse race that was going to happen this weekend. Or last weekend. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're growling. Someone must have punched them. All the dogs are in here. Okay. Fancy little doghouse there. Over there in the distance, that, unfortunately, was this guy who built that house, Mark's. One of his projects he was going to work on, but he decided that he didn't want to use that anymore, and I also said, don't tear that down. I might use it for some sort of maybe spleef arena. That might actually become the foot pedestal of a King of the Ladder. I'm not too certain, but I think that might be fun, using this as a footing or something, going all the way down to bedrock, all the way up to sky limit. See if that works. I already showed you the skeleton spawner down there. Let's head back this way. That right here, this is spawn, basically. This is the main spawn area. It's been blown up by creepers many times, hence the reason, well, part of the reason why World Edit is now installed. But that's this. Yep. And let's head through the Nether, or rather the portal, and head to the Nether, and let's take a look at the the Nether Hub. Alright, here we are, the Nether Hub. It is completely unfinished, if that's not what oxymoron or whatnot. Contradictory, sorry. This will be the north portal, I believe. Let's see, F3. Yes, this will be the north portal. This kind of room will be on all sides, northwest, southeast, etc. And it will have 2 levels for tunnels to go. If you're going north and to the left, you take the lower one. If you're going north to the right, you take the upper level. This is in order for people to not cross tunnels. That's a major problem I had with some servers I was part of in the past, where they had another hub and tunnels just intersected, they were abandoned, they were never complete, they were just, it was completely unorganized, and I want to see if we can keep it a little bit more methodical here, a little bit more methodical. You can still burn yourself in that lava, unfortunately. Might fix this little gaps here, but that is basically what is in the Nether. Let's head back to the overworld. Oh boy, woo. Frame drop there. Oh, I can't believe I forgot this one. This is Bradley's auto chicken farm design, I suppose. It's a modification on an existing design I saw before, but this one is super efficient, minus the part that if it overflows, you'll have chicken, as you just saw, fling itself across the entire map. So this has been running for a long time now, actually, with people keep coming back for food. So just imagine this in a couple more double chests in a matter of a couple of days. That's amazing. Anyways, not quite sure how that works. I think it might have a hopper system back behind there, and a comparator system, so when the chicken grows it burns and whatnot. I have to talk to him about that. It's a pretty interesting design, though. Pretty interesting design. Oh, this one. I think this is the last stop, I suppose. The community branch mine. Yes, I know. How exciting. The community branch mine. Let's head down there. This goes all the way to diamond level, and if I'm not mistaken, there might be some people still using this. I know some people have one on their own and made their own branch mine, but this still might be still used. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's extended, much more extended than I was here last time. So, oh boy. Oh wow, every single one of them are used? Oh no, this side has not been used. But this has been. Who has been using the ends? But alright, I'm gonna have to talk with the people on the server. Who's been using the end one here and skipping? Alright, that's good. Anyways, I guess that is simply the Eureka server. Again, applications are still open. They'll be open for a while until I feel that we've reached a number where it's comfortable. And I suppose if you wish, you can send me a PM on here with your completed application. Not be completed. The application will come to me automatically, but you know, saying to me like, hey, I went through the application, I posted on the thread, just in case if I didn't see it, you can post here too. Maybe that will expedite the process. If you have any questions, you can pop a comment down below, and yes, this is PoweredEurekA. I will see you next time.